no. Come on. No! Come on! Why can't I do anything right? Hey there. Welcome to my cave. I'm Baalf, the mighty monster. And today we are going to be playing some Streets of Rage 2 hacks. We'll start things off with Puyo Wars by Kandra Software. And they will actually be providing a lot of the hacks in this video. The first thing you will notice about this game is that you get a lot of characters. Virtually everyone is playable in this game. All the bosses, the mooks, everyone. And they all have new snazzy graphics. Who do I choose? Always wanted to play as the jet guy. I gotta say, he is not counterintuitive. He plays better than you would think. He is a little limited. He only has 3 attacks. He's got that forward flying move, that diagonal dive bomb, and Portal Atomic Buster! Because he is a flyer, picking up health items is a little tricky. Also, he cannot use weapons. The character graphics look pretty good. Not the most fluid things ever, but I'm assuming they had limited resources. Trying to take graphics from other Puyo Puyo games. That's kind of an odd concept. Putting Puyo Puyo in Streets of Rage. Alright, get the money. Come on. No, I can't pick up the pipe. Right, get the money. I don't really need the apple, I just want it. Thank you. Still, it's kind of fun playing this game as a big bird. Flying around, charging into things. Did he just say Hadouken? Like from Street Fighter? This game is weird. And that doesn't seem like a very practical choice for Jack. I guess he's got that treasure chest he pulls knives out of. Kinda cool. He is kind of annoying. He keeps teleporting all over the place. Curse you! Stand still! Stop teleporting! You're making me angry, and you wouldn't like Baalf when he's angry. Final Atomic Buster! Alright, just one more hit. Woo! Gotcha. But maybe playing as a gimmicky flying character ain't your thing. Remember, you can play as anyone. Let's say you want to play as the Whip Girl, except now she's a witch. You can do that. Anything is possible in Streets of Rage 2 Puyo Wars. Her whip doesn't look very good, though. But wait, there's more. There's even a survival mode in a lot of these hacks. And you can play in a segment of any of the 8 stages. Some of them even have traps and weapons you can use. And once again, you can play as anyone, and I mean anyone, in this game. Well, except for that weird head guy from the 3rd stage. Not even sure what he was. You can even play as the Mr. X replacement himself, Satan. Although, he doesn't seem to have his machine gun move. All he does is jitter about when you try to use it. Not sure if that's intentional. I gotta say, it's quite impressive the amount of work that went into this. Unfortunately, not all hacks have the same amount of care put into it. The next hack is Streets of Rage 2, starring That's right. Now, the story goes, blah, 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 blah. Wow, that joke doesn't get old quickly. And are they even referencing a joke from The Simpsons? I'd like to know where they got this joke from. Also, no music in the intro. Sorry. Everyone is playable. Unfortunately, not everyone has been changed. Some characters are still the default characters they were in Streets of Rage 2, unlike Puyo Puyo, where everyone was changed. Not even a big guy in a big grizzly bear suit. Love that boss. Sometimes I play the original Simpsons arcade game just to fight the guy in the bear costume. Anyway, picking Lisa, because she's my favorite Simpsons character. She plays okay. Nothing seems particularly off about how she plays. And when you think about it, a Simpsons hack makes more sense than Puyo Puyo, because there actually was a Simpsons beat-em-up. Unlike Puyo Puyo, which has had mostly puzzle games and a few RPGs, I don't think it's ever had a beat-em-up. But what are you gonna do? I suppose you can still play as the bosses, including a yellow-tinted Abadidi. I guess it's more normal looking than that purple Abadidi you fight in Mr. X's mansion. Also, he can run in this game. That's kinda useful. Unfortunately, there's no Simpsons mooks to beat up. It's not the same. Why didn't they add more Simpsons characters? Oh well. You can still play as Mr. Burns. Maybe they fixed that machine gun in this game. I ask for too much, apparently. Alright, next up is Streets of Rage 2, Battletoads and Double Dragon Edition. Let's see if this one's any better. Once again, mostly the main characters have been changed, and a few of the mooks. Not even Shiva or Mr. X have been changed. Also, check out Grog! What the heck is that? Not even Blog is in this game. I'm sure Blog from Battletoads for the arcade would have been perfect for Zamza. Oh well, let's just pick a character and get it over with. Once again, it's a basic sprite mod. As far as I can tell, nothing has been really altered with the gameplay. But then again, it doesn't really feel too bad anyway. So, if you ever want to play this game as the Battletoads or the Double Dragon crew, wait, what the? That didn't look right. You gotta hand it to Battletoads and Double Dragon. The two franchises are pioneers of the beat-em-up genre. Personally, I prefer Streets of Rage and even Final Fight as far as gameplay goes. Also, anyone see those silly signs? It's like boo and do baseball. I just realized, since Mr. X has his default sprites, maybe they didn't screw up his attack this time. You guys had one thing to do! Now, The Simpsons and Double Dragon and Battletoads seem like a clean fit. But, have you ever wanted to play this game as Doraemon? Then Yoni Arousement has you covered. Ladies and gentlemen, blast processing! This time around, the palette of the title screen has changed. It has all the same bells and whistles as the Chandrasoft games. But there is one difference. A lot of the music and the background palettes are changed. Also, you can't play as everyone. Only 5 characters represented by different Doraemon cast members. But, let's get into the game. Ow! What is this, the Sega Smash Pack version? Probably as an attempt at giving the game a more interesting and unique feel, they completely butchered the songs in this game. It sounds comparable to, like I said, the Sega Smash Pack game. Also, most of the characters are changed, except for Electra, but some of them look awful. That weird, ugly Parappa the Rapper looking dog looks very pixelated. One interesting feature when playing as Doraemon is that you can switch between him and Nobito by pressing B and C at the same time. Personally, I'm already beating up cutesy animals. The only way I can enjoy doing that is if my character himself is a cutesy animal. Or herself, I'm not a misogynist. I admit to being a little hard on this game's music. It's not really a bad hack. It really isn't. The characters play well. They have some new palettes. There are some pretty annoying things, though. Like the black enemies. I don't get why they're just plain black enemies. And it makes it really hard to fight them in dark areas. If you can get by the music, this hack is worth a try. Especially if you like the characters. I have no knowledge of the franchise, or little knowledge. I'm aware it exists. I've just never watched Doraemon. Pretty sure most of these characters don't appear in Doraemon, since it has characters like Haomaru from Samurai Shodown and Ryoga from Ranma 1/2, but maybe that's kind of part of the charm of this hack. Seeing all the strange characters that appear. Like I said, this hack's worth a try. It may not be the best hack out there, but it's still fun. I could keep talking about sprite hacks, because there's a lot of them. But how about a little variety? There's more than just sprite hacks. Let's talk about Streets of Rage 2 plus Ultra. This is more of a difficulty hack than anything else, but it's also got some new sprites for Axel and Blaze. And one new character. Max is still the same, though. Wait, what the... Aw, Rue is in this game. Awesome. I wonder if he will be in the new Streets of Rage game. Doubt it. But if you know Baalf well enough, you know I always go with the non-human character whenever I get the chance. Also, Rue has different gameplay than what he had in Streets of Rage 3. He also has different gameplay than Skate. See, this game doesn't just change the sprites, it also alters the gameplay of Axel, Blaze, and, of course, Rue. Which is pretty awesome. Did that laugh kinda sound like me? I swear that laugh kinda sounded like me. And they are big fat guys. Also like me. But maybe playing as a silly macropod isn't your cup of tea. There's Streets of Rage 2 plus Ultra Second Squad. That gives you a whole new cast of characters, including fan favorite, Shiva. And I gotta say, once again, gameplay has been altered to make these characters more fun. Shiva's a lot more powerful and fun to play as in this game. So are the other characters. Just check out what these guys did to Ash. He's got a lot more moves now, and he plays a lot more fluidly. Haha, you know what they say. Fans do what Sega Nintendo doesn't. Wait, no one actually says that. I think I'll treat you guys to one more hack. I think people might be a little upset if I didn't mention Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of Rage Remix. That was another popular Konami beat-em-up, as well as a very popular cartoon franchise that I never really watched that much of, to be honest. Not even when I was a kid. Just like in Plus Ultra, the characters play differently than the original characters. So things are a little more interesting, thankfully. Each of the 4 turtles has their own unique play style. While they do still feel a little familiar, they do play pretty well, and original enough that it keeps things interesting. This one's for all the turtle fans out there. Give this one a try. Sadly, none of the enemies have changed, though some of the palettes are different. Abedidi from level 8 looks a lot more human now. That's pretty good. Now, I think, is a good time to face Shredder, who is filling in for Shiva in this game. But it makes sense. I mean, Shredder is the big bad of the franchise. What am I doing? There I go again, talking down to my audience. But let's see if I can beat him. I don't normally have that much trouble against Shiva, but let's see. Alright, so far so good. Oh, what are you laughing at? You'll meet yours in the end. That all you got, Shredder? You wanna talk? What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets! That's what it honestly feels like when he throws his cigar. What are you doing? Stop shooting me! Oh, now the machine gun works! It works when it's inconvenient for me. Thanks a lot! Alright, I think that's just about good enough for now. I hope you enjoyed watching me play some of these Streets of Rage hacks. Until next time, I'm Baalf, and the cave is closed.